Apple's iPhone 15 event is happening in less than 48 hours, so today I want to talk about the last minute leaks and rumors we've been hearing, not only for the iPhone 15, but also for the Apple Watch Series 9, Apple Watch Ultra 2, and the new AirPods. There might actually be a surprise there. Okay, so let's start with the iPhone 15 Pro. A ton of new tidbits here. First of all, the new titanium design is actually going to have two distinct functional benefits. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, number one, it's going to make the phone about 10% lighter. And while that might not sound like a lot initially, just 10%, it's actually going to be a pretty big deal, especially considering the current 14 Pro and especially the 14 Pro Max are not light to hold. And number two, I'm actually more excited for this. Titanium is going to be more durable than stainless steel, which means the drop protection on the 15 Pros should be increasing significantly. We also have confirmation that the titanium will feature a grooved design similar to what you see in these exclusive renders, as well as it being more fingerprint resistant, which is super nice if you spent any time with one of the stainless steel iPhones. Next up, a couple things on the back of the iPhone. Okay, first of all, the actual design of the back, it will continue to be frosted. There was some speculation that it would go to smooth iPhone glass and Apple would basically switch the frosted to the standard models, but that's not the case. Frosted still should be only on the Pros. And the cameras, we knew it was going to be a big upgrade this year, but now we know just how big of a deal it's going to be. According to Mark Gurman, not only is the telephoto on the standard iPhone 15 Pro getting an upgrade with megapixel count, the ultra wide is also getting upgraded megapixel capture, which means the photos that you take on these non-main camera lenses will be so much sharper. It seems like for a while Apple was only upgrading the main camera every time, but that will not be the case in 2023. Now, of course, you're getting regular telephoto on the standard Pro, but if you spend more money on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, you are getting the all-new periscope zoom lens. And up until now, we've been wondering what zoom level you'll be able to achieve optically with periscope. We now know it will be 6 times optical zoom, which is double that of the current iPhone 14 Pro series. Now, that doesn't sound like that much of an improvement, although it is double. However, the real benefit for the periscope zoom is going to be the digital zoom, which will now be set a lot further. So if Apple just doubles the zoom from the current 14 Pro series, it will now be 30 times, which is the furthest we've ever had on the iPhone by a long shot. And it's going to for sure allow you to get some absolutely insane photos, but also ridiculous video. I cannot imagine Apple's video processing pipeline combined with the periscope zoom lens. There's going to be a reason they spend a lot of time talking about the cameras. So 6 times doesn't sound like a lot. I think Apple is going to make it mean a lot. Speaking of the Pro Max, that's what it's going to be called. As I predicted, as I've been saying, the Ultra is not happening in 2023. Apple will be saving that for next year on the iPhone 16, the biggest iPhone 15 Pro. It's just going to be the Pro Max, and the main upgrade, really the only difference, will be that upgraded periscope camera. USB-C, still 1,000,000,000% confirmed for these phones. Don't worry, there's been no last minute rumors whatsoever that have said it's not coming, but we do have confirmation that only the fastest data transfer speeds will be available on the Pros. If you buy a standard iPhone 15, and more rumors on this in just a moment, you're gonna have USB 2.0 speeds. It's gonna be the same as Lightning. But if you buy a Pro, if you spend the extra money, you'll probably get close to Thunderbolt 40 gigabit data per second on the Pros, which will be so good for transferring photos and videos. Then there's the A17 chip inside. Normally we don't talk about this, but this year we heard speculation that the A17 chip could greatly improve battery life, and that will be the case. A17 will be a massive jump for iPhone battery life, and as somebody who is using the iPhone 14 Pro and really needs a better battery, this cannot come soon enough. Oh, this is an exciting one that we weren't expecting, a new U2 chip on the inside. So this is gonna be an upgrade of the U1 spatial chip. It's used for locating your device and things around it using spatial awareness for things like Find My and AirTags. It's been 4 years since Apple last upgraded the U series chip in the iPhone, so it should be a little bit more efficient as well, again, potentially giving a battery life boost there too. And last tidbit for the iPhone 15 Pros, there is going to be faster wireless charging. This is likely due to the new Qi 2 wireless charging standard that Apple helped co-develop. It should be up to 15 watts or 20 watts faster wireless charging. It will be a pretty nice upgrade over what we have now. I almost forgot one last thing for the iPhone 15 Pros. The price increase might not be happening for all models. According to TrendForce, they say Apple will only be increasing the price of the iPhone 15 Pro Max in particular. They claim that the iPhone 15 Pro regular 6.1-inch model, it's going to stay at $999, although the storage will not double. It'll be stuck at 128 gigabytes. But the iPhone 15 Pro Max could be $1,200, $100 more than it is now. And at first, first that didn't make sense. The more I thought about it, the more that does actually kind of add up. It would also differentiate Apple's models a bit more than they are now. Okay, that's the latest on the Pros. Now for the regular iPhone 15s. There's been a last-minute color shakeup. According to Mark Gurman, Apple will no longer be doing the green color, and the final iPhone 15 colors are going to be a light blue, light pink, light yellow, black, as well as white. So white is staying. We thought white was going away, and I thought that was super weird because I was like, how could you get rid of white? I need an iPhone that looks like me at the end of the day. So sure enough, it's staying. If you want a white iPhone 15 and you don't want to spend $1,000+, Apple's going to have a white iPhone 15. I guess the green got pushed back or delayed. It will not be present at launch. Next up, the camera system. A huge upgrade to the 48 megapixel sensor we got on last year's iPhone 14 Pros. It's going up from 12 to 48, so the photos just out of the box on the standard iPhone 15s, they're going to be so much better. Although, lastly, you are going to get last year's chip. A16 is going to be inside. That's the iPhone 14 Pro chip. Essentially, these are just going to be a better iPhone 14 Pro in every way without the 120 hertz screen. Really sad, but no, we did not hear 120 hertz is coming. It's going to be a 60 hertz screen on the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus in 2023. But hey, considering that Dynamic Island is coming down to these regular models this year, I do think they're still going to be a hit. I think they're going to sell a lot better than previous base iPhones have sold. Moving on from iPhones, a new iPad. Are we going to be seeing iPad mini, iPad Air, maybe a new iPad Pro in under 48 hours? According to Mark Gurman, the answer is no. We will not be seeing any iPads of any kind announced by Apple at their September event. This event will be strictly focused on new iPhones, AirPods, and Apple Watches, and let's continue the video there because we finally, I shouldn't be this excited to just know, but we actually know what the Apple Watch Series 9 upgrade is going to be. We've been talking for months how it was just going to be a new processor, and I was not adding up in the cranium. Like, there's no way Apple releases a new Apple Watch, just a processor. There has to be something else. And we know what it is. It's going to be some upgraded sensors on the inside of the watch, including confirmed a new version of the optical heart sensor. That's the part of the Apple Watch that's probably the coolest looking with all the lights on the back, and I'm actually really excited for the optical upgrade here because I work out quite a bit and it never is consistent for me. Some runs it tracks it 1-to-1. Other times I'm out and about and it just cannot get a read on my heart rate, and I wonder if any of you have had that issue. I just hope the new version is more reliable because it's an issue I've had with the Apple Watch just on and off since the Series 0 in 2015. Now also the Apple Watch Series 9 will have the same design, so don't expect anything too crazy or flashy, but there are going to be colors and it does sound like pink will hopefully make the cut. So pink Apple Watch should be here. Finally, the Apple Watch Series 9 is also getting that new U2 spatial awareness chip that we're getting on the iPhone 15. Now, for the Apple Watch Ultra 2, this is the one that I'm going to be buying. So excited. We are hearing it's going to be black. That is going to be the upgrade this year. We are getting a black version of the titanium for the Apple Watch Ultra 2. And that is apparently it. We're getting the new S9 chip. We're getting the new U2 chip and all of the other optical heart rate sensor improvements from the Series 9. But aside from that, we are not hearing anything else about the Ultra 2. And while we have heard rumors in the past that the Apple Watch Ultra would be gaining satellite connectivity like the iPhone 14, it just doesn't sound like that made the cut this year, guys. So I wouldn't expect satellite connectivity. We just haven't heard any rumors recent enough to reiterate that it's coming for the Ultra, which is a bit sad, I'll be honest. These watch upgrades are by far the smallest we've ever got, but at least we know what they actually are. The last products that Apple's going to be unveiling at this event are a new pair of AirPods. But I say products because while we initially just thought it would be a new version of AirPods Pro 2 that have a USB-C port to be released in parity with the USB-C iPhone, it sounds like, and I don't want to get anybody's hopes up too much, but it sounds like we could get a new pair of maybe bigger AirPods, like AirPods Max 2, maybe? Here's my evidence for this. According to Mark Gurman, people invited to Apple's event are going to be going to 4 different briefings. We have the new iPhone 15, the iPhone 15 Pro, and the new Apple Watches. But then there's a mysterious 4th briefing about new AirPods, and I just cannot comprehend that Apple would do an entire briefing with media on USB-C being added to AirPods Pro 2. There's just no way. There's no way they would spend 30 plus minutes talking about a USB-C port on AirPods. And that leads me to believe that we could be seeing some new AirPods Max. We've heard rumors of new colors that have never materialized. And while we're supposed to be getting new AirPods Max in 2024 with USB-C, I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked if we saw a new version of this, or maybe AirPods 3 with USB-C at the event, updated at the same time. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is there going to be a surprise at this event that I'm missing? I don't think there's going to be any crazy one more thing. I'm just saying we could see new AirPods that maybe, haven't been heavily rumored. Nothing like crazy, but maybe just some new colors. I would like some new colors. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you've been on this journey with me since like last year, we're here, baby. I don't know if I'm allowed to touch you like this, so I'm going to apologize. I'm going to step back. But I'm excited. Okay, obviously some insane content coming on keynote day. There's also some special stuff happening that I will keep alluding to and keep you at the edge of your seat for, that is coming after. You know what? I've said too much. Just, if you haven't subscribed, freaking subscribe, bro. I mean, come on. You're this far in the video. You've probably watched a lot of these videos, maybe. I don't know. I appreciate you if you have. I cannot wait for this device. I'm most excited for USB-C. That's a feature I'm looking forward to the most on the iPhone. It's going to be so nice to have one cable. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to below. I've been Sam. This is the final video. I will be talking to you ahead of the keynote. Next time you see me, we will know what the iPhone 15 looks like. That is so crazy. Thank you for watching. I've been Sam. See you in the next one. Peace. I'm so excited.